Hey, this is Stacy, and this demonstration is for Cino Grill for the demo portion. And this was a pretty good set of plans. So here's the big thing as a whole. We had quite a bit of the takeoff, and so let me take everything off and just start from the beginning. I'll try to be as detailed as possible, but once you get a good site visit and some pictures, then you can have me adjust any portion of the takeoff information. All right, so first thing we did was remove the ceiling soffit. So the ceiling has a combination of, and it was a pretty good ceiling. There was a lot of pretty much everything being removed. And so everything that was being removed has the broken lines, and so it was easy to tell. And when it came to the lights, I used, well, their guide wasn't really very clear, but I'll show you that later. Where ones that were solid black, I assumed that they were remain, just like everything else that was here, that was a solid black with no broken lines. So first thing was all of the ceiling drywall. And then we have overhead doors that had to be removed. And the hood they wanted you to remove. And there's another hood, but they wanted you to salvage that one, so take it down a little easier. Exhaust vent, remove the grill. So the supply and return grills, those are the ones that they wanted removed. Remove 2x4 lights and remove 2x2 lights. And then we have some strip lights to be removed and down lights to be removed. And like I said, the ones where they were solid, assume that those were staying like everything else that was solid. And let's go for brick from soffit. Is this right here? So it's going to take, a good picture, realize, if that adequately represents the area. And remove. They wanted you to remove the acoustical ceiling tile. Okay, so that's the full area of the ACT. So what we did is we removed everything first, right? The grills, the lights, the drywall, and then that's what remained. Okay, so in some cases I took out areas for, like some I didn't, because it's still, anytime you have an existing condition, there are some allowances you're able to give yourself because it's not new construction. And you have to be careful over here not to break a piece of whatever, because it is still going to remain or whatever. So you don't always have to be perfect. We gave enough of the openings off. Okay, so let's see. Move drywall substrate up to 10 feet high. Okay, and that was remove drywall substrate up to 10 linear feet high. And so here at the exterior. And then we had an exterior view. Now let's go back to that. Remove drywall substrate up to 10 linear feet. So linear feet long, we have 84 times 10, so 840 square feet. Okay, next, grind concrete finish off of this area of floor. Off. Remove floor tile. So, remove the floor tile, grind the floor tile. Okay, nope. Remove floor tile. Just as big as an area. Okay, so remove floor tile. So this gave us some good detail. Next is remove FRP. Okay, so this is a linear, and of course it didn't give us any height. So we can assume a 10-foot height. Okay, removing the FRP, 48.9 linear feet, or so basically 49 feet times 10, so 490 square feet. Okay, now next, carefully remove plaster wraps, and I gave it a 10-foot height times that length. And so that's these right here, and I gave it a 10-foot height. It might be more, but when you do the walkthrough, you can confirm. Remove roller shades, so that's just a count. And those are right here, 2 of them. Remove millwork. Now this is one a little difficult. So all the little, millwork, what that is. The little bookshelf. But I wasn't sure, like, well, what's that? Or this one, and was it, I already know. That's cutting concrete, that's it. But there's something like, well, is this part of it? So, I just did the obvious ones. And I don't think this is something else that, that's not part of the millwork. I don't think. Okay, so I gave it a good amount, and then you can confirm even more on this other stuff and down back here, because it said don't mess with anything in the kitchen other than what we say mess with. I'm like, okay, well, what's that? I'm not sure. Okay, so that's that, and let's go to remove brick plaster up to 3 feet high. So that's here. Remove base cabinet. Let's go out so we can see it. Remove base cabinet. There. Remove door and frame. Goes there. Now that's what that was. Cut the concrete. Because the new renovation. No cost in the demo to replace that concrete. Okay, they may ask you to do it, but that's not part of this demo takeoff. But you got to figure, the same square feet that you are removing, you probably got to put back plus a little percentage. Okay, so that is cut the concrete, and we have to remove it. Remove it, and then we have to remove a knee wall there, and then we have to remove walls here. This one is a pretty good one. Okay, so with this one, you just have to go back and review when you see the actual renovation. You have to go back and give it a good review of all of these items and the totals, right? So you take what we did, and when you do the walkthrough, they, whatever, ask for one, because it's a lot of stuff, and especially the millwork, make sure you have it right. He'll have some readable, so that's how we priced it. If it looks like more, just add a certain percent, add 20% more than what we estimated. But if something really looks like, if I said, 10 feet high and 16, that's a big test that we should. And so with the demo plans again, as we know, they're not very detailed as trucks, you got to be right from top to bottom, interior, exterior, everything. So you get a lot more benefit when it comes to demo claims you go. So you have to put allowances in there and tell them, this price is based on this, and something else, or exclude it completely and make sure it's known that it has been excluded until you can update with better, fresher information. Okay, so if you have any questions about this, make sure you email me at education@sfjohnsonconsulting.com.